history,
that
and
this
it
was
still
a
happens
federal
today,
prosecution,
of black
this was
people
an FBI
disappearing in
case,
Mississippi.
that
Because
anybody
at
who
first,
supported
he
any
was
aspect of the
missing.
case perpetrated bed slop, not recognizing this is
But the
not
authorities,
Title
they weren't willing to look any further. That's why the parents had to seek for further help. Listen to what happened to
is accused under Utah state
that
law
was ruled
in a
before
case
there was
being
the
governed by a
autopsy.
Utah
There are no results as of right now from the autopsy. Only the autopsy can actually determine the cause of death. So why would the authorities just rule cause of death drowning? And the
Sorry, it's
autopsy
a
has been
mattress.
done and said nothing else to see here, no sign of foul play.
Does it?
Don't you find that to be weird?
The FBI's involved.
And I told you guys before, Mississippi, there is a history, and it still happens today, of black people disappearing in Mississippi. Because at first, he was missing.
Right, which an extraordinary number of people kept getting wrong.
But the authorities, they weren't willing to look any further. That's why the parents had to seek for further help.
Kept referencing this
Yes.
trial. This is not a
Now, if you
trial.
want to tune into that.
Preliminary hearing whose sole objective is to determine
Yes.
whether the state has produced
We do very
probable cause using the lowest standard.
The one that was just
of proof in the
playing.
entire
Yeah, Sabby
American
Sabs.
legal
Yeah,
system.
we like that channel a
Probable
lot.
cause is not beyond a reasonable doubt. It's not by clear and convincing evidence. It's not even more likely than not.
I
It's
love
just
it
a
whenever
reasonable
someone asks
probability this
us
person
if we
committed
like a
this
channel, we like the person. Yes, but I've never met them. I don't know.
Is it reasonably possible to the point where we then go, is it reasonable possibility? Okay.
Is there reason to believe, is there cause to believe this person committed the particular crime?
It is interesting. They say there are actual kind of appearances or sounds or subject matter, something that can almost instantly, yeah, you're just not even going to tune in at all. So yeah, for whatever reason you tune into something or continue to.
And it's confusing the heck out of it.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean, I know people, and then people want to go into after they ask that question,
Is simply to whether or not this person has to
which is
stand
weird.
before a
It's
jury,
like, what does that have to
be
do
tried on the case.
with what
That's
she's talking
do
about?
you even get to
What
a jury
is
trial?
your
Do you even-
nosy
and I
Nelly
consider probable
issue?
cause hearings not even evidentiary yet. Why do I
Right,
say
so then
that?
after they ask that
Because the
question,
rules
then
of
they want to
evidence
ask,
apply. So to compare this,
or go
if you're in the
into
civil
things
system,
that that
you get-
person's
and
talked
one
about.
last point.
Did you know that they said this and this? Did you know their views
More rights and remedies,
on
more discovery, more opportunity to cross-examine witnesses,
sea
more
otters?
opportunity to present arguments, and more
What?
opportunity to exclude the public broadcasting of incriminatory evidence than 99.99% of criminal
It's just
cases
weird.
in the whole
It's
world
so
in the United
annoying.
States. So if anyone's got
Stop.
to tell you Tyler
I mean, you don't
Roberts
have
has
to.
less due
I'm
process
just talking
than
to
other
myself.
criminals, is lying to you or is too dumb
I'm just sharing
to
a
know what to do.
perspective with you. Not
So
everybody. I'll be
but
honest
within
with you like
the
that.
probable cause standard, not only is it the
No,
lowest
no, they
evidentiary
have
standard in all of American
sales
law,
to lose
it
and
also has
people
the
to
lowest
meet, man.
standards of evidence. Not even a full evidentiary hearing. It allows hearsay to be introduced into evidence. It allows opinions untested by prosecution.
Yeah, but anyways, not to go way off kilter here. We were just doing a number chart. But anyways, and someone in class was talking about Michigan. Hold on, I got a piece of paper. I need a blank piece of
No right to
paper.
even to cross-examine anybody at all before the indictment is issued. No right to present any evidence at all before
Hold
the
on, I
indictment.
got one.
No right to discover any of the evidence at all before the indictment is issued. And typically it's one summary witness who just testifies about everything under the world and brings it all in. No matter how much hearsay it is, lay opinion it is,
Michigan.
expert opinion has been untested, unqualified to be expert. That's what's normal. And then you got people out there acting like that was totally abnormal. And somehow they
Oh
were
wait,
fixing and
look what I
rigging
spelled for some reason.
So anybody saying that
Why did I
is
do
either
that?
overly lying to you
Hold on.
or too stupid to tell you the truth.
I'm
or
an
know the
idiot.
truth. So the Robinson got all of that. He got months. And by the way, we're like, how in the world was this delayed so long? Because the defense requested it be delayed. Like,
Okay, so Michigan.
A dream that I had no idea was my dream until I started doing it.
Hold on, I was trying to blow something off my screen. Okay, so Michigan.
Fargo. What about
So
this?
sometimes,
What
we
about
like to
this?
break
No,
up the
no, no
words.
lie,
Sometimes
no
you have
lie, no lie,
me,
no lie.
This is why
she,
you need to understand this. I've been having
again.
not a fight, but a back and forth with someone. I think it's in good faith. I don't know who the person is. It's on X.
No, we're gonna
I say,
go
like,
much
Candace is
deeper
not
with
dumb.
this.
Ian is not dumb. They're quite
You may have already done it
deceitful in the
yourself.
way they
So
present
then you also have
information.
Mike.
And look, good for them because
Hi,
it attracts
again.
an audience of people who want this real life true crime series. And we promise things are coming and they never come, and you forget all the garbage they've ever said. They're not dumb. The people who rely on them for accurate information are either just psychotic,
So
like
Michigan.
everything's a Zionist to them. I was gonna
So
make a
you
joke, like,
also
it's
have
not anti-Semitism, it's anti-Zionism, except every Jew and any Jew adjacent is a Zionist. So they're, when the responses are all, who's paying you? Is Israel paying you? You're a
yes,
Zionist.
that
You're dealing
too,
with-
but no, we're
with
going a
details.
different
And then the
direction.
other people who
So we're
a lot
gonna
of you
go
don't
with
know are
sound.
simply ignorant. And I'm having a fight with someone. It's like, well, she sometimes has good information. It's like a broken compass will sometimes give you the right
Have you ever
direction, but
heard
if you rely on
anybody
it, you're
say
gonna get lost, and nobody goes
Michigan?
camping with a compass that they know is
No,
going
a few
to
people in
protect
class have
them.
said
1 out of 10
that. Oh my
times.
god, everybody
And
laughed.
at some point, they have
Michigan.
to come clean and say,
Michigan.
yes,
I see
we
how
said
you
a
saw
number of
that.
things that were just
I can see that.
unsubstantiated,
I know so many
unsubstantiatable,
people
and
laugh
although
like
I think like
saying
Candace
they've
did
never
good
heard
work,
that, but
I
how
guess,
funny.
in exposing or
But no
bringing
one's
light
ever
to the
said that.
truths
Usually you know it's
the
Michigan.
in
Because
which
you're
Charlie
taught
Kirk
all the
was
states, you
complaining
know, from
about
such
the
a young
pressure that
age in
donors were
school.
putting. I guess that's good work. Our
And you
view
hear
was
it in
whether
other
or not whoever
places
gave
or
those
whatever
text
on the
messages
news
gave it
or...
to her so she could leak them. And so, but other than that,
Yeah, but if you you didn't
the
know
amount of
that and you were never
disinformation and
taught that,
misinformation that they have spewed
I can
has
see how
misled a
you
bunch of
would...
people into thinking that
Michigan?
being railroaded into execution tomorrow
McKagan?
is over the top. And if
McKagan.
people rely on either of them,
Michigan.
thinking that they're going to be able to
Okay,
parse
so,
through the bullshit
again,
from
that's
the
good, but the
truth
way
kernels,
we're going to go
you're
with
asking
this
to get
is...
misled into the
I
wilderness
like this
itself.
one.
Parentheses closed. Please
Mish,
go
like an S, because some use a
You have a right of due
SH sound for
process entitled
CH,
you
yeah?
to all of
Mish.
the discovery that is either exculpatory, is going to be used against you at trial, or is exculpatory in your favor. You're not entitled to that prior to a preliminary hearing. However, the prosecution already gave that to them according to the defense lawyers themselves, who are some of the best
Mishy.
defense counsel in the country in these kind of cases. You
Mishy?
don't have a right of cross-examination, but
M-E?
despite that, they subjected a bunch
Mishy?
of their witnesses to cross-examination. They didn't
Like
go
that?
the sole summary witness routine. Instead, they presented witness after witness after witness, including experts, giving the defense an extraordinary opportunity to have a sneak peek and direct cross-examination of these witnesses long before jury trial. Defense lawyers would beg for all the due process and remedies that Tyler Robinson has received. They also presented the underlying
Like that?
reports, the underlying video evidence. The underlying video evidence not only in its raw form, but also in amplified form. So they got to basically see 80% of the government's case. And this is again, they have no right of cross-examination, no
Mishka?
right to exclude hearsay,
It's
no
Mishka.
right to exclude.
I don't see that at all. It's not, you're just going a different, totally different, okay. Are you saying Mishka, like M-E-S?
About Tyler Robinson's guilt. I was like, well, the defense hasn't really presented their full defense.
K-H-A?
A sneak peek opportunity to see what the prosecution's case is.
No, and also, what percentage of the evidence has the prosecution presented? At this point, have they had full disclosure to the defense?
I'm guessing so. Well, full
Interesting.
disclosure of all the reports, investigative reports, based on some of the defense motions that have been filed. It's clear the defense has everything. They've got all the interviews, they've got all the videos, they've got all the raw evidence, they've got all the expert evidence, and they presented what their DNA
What are
expert
we
was.
doing for what?
The exam testified.
Oh, a number chart? We're doing, well, it's not really a chart. We're doing, someone was talking about the 333 thing.
So this is all very
And they
unusual,
asked what you
and it
meant
gives
when it's
unusual
mirrored.
in how beneficial it is to Tyler Robinson's defense. Contrary to all this, oh my goodness, they're trying to rig the trial. But for the people that are saying this is conclusive as to Tyler Robinson's guilt, the defense hasn't even got started yet. You're not
Right,
gonna
so
present
to
much
you, yeah,
information
some
in hearing.
people said the
You're only gonna
E.
present the bare minimum.
Right, because if you
I think
E, you know, in
the
cursive
higher
or
the likelihood,
a lot of different
will get
languages,
to lie.
the E is like
Highly
that,
likely
yeah.
They would get this judge to deny
Right,
probable
so,
cause.
see how it's
So
a,
that means no incentive to other than
right,
play
so
limit
it'd
to
be
the court of public
333.
opinion, no real incentive to put now in front of the judge.
Right, so it's confusing to some because they're like, well, if it's mirrored, how is that E?
So we don't fully know. Like Carmelo Anthony,
Where's the
went to
mirrored?
defense, presented a defense to see if he has a defense that we don't know about. Ultimately, he didn't. But, and I suspect that'll be the case here. And I'll get into what happened, but
If you know it's mirrored,
process has a limited purpose.
right, you're going to see it as E. But if you know to reverse it,
As a defendant, get the same rights you do for a jury trial. You don't get to confront any.
you're going to know that it says red rum, not murder. Okay, Dobie. Okay.